Hello. Today is June 1st, 2025. And I have a word here from Holy Spirit. Trust will cause you to slow way down. And this brings you higher. Its release is similar to a Chinese finger hold. When you quit fighting, you can just kick back and ride. That initial fight is also supposed to be there because a free evolving entity should not be bound. So for that, this word this morning is on interpretation and discernment. Discernment comes from interpretation, and it's crucial for knowing God's voice and plans. And Father says that we do this by paying attention to the signs. The elites know this, that's why they use signs and symbolisms so much. Is because it's inherent for us to pay attention to the signs and the symbolisms. And there's no easier way to scramble us than by scrambling those signs and symbolisms. But Holy Spirit, which is Spirit of truth and the Spirit of God, who created every language and every symbol, and if that Spirit is living on the inside of you, that communication is very simple. Once you release the fight and enjoy the ride, you'll observe and learn everything the Holy Spirit has on tap. Scriptures I'm going to be reading will be starting in Luke. St. Luke! Chapter 21. Starting in 24. Starting in 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth, distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and waves roaring, men's heart failing them from fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. People's hearts will be failing them from fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. So interpretation is about looking at the signs, and discernment comes from that interpretation. But the reason I want to talk about this is because they've taught AI to lie. And unless you have interpretation and discernment, you won't be able to pick up on it. I mean, they've studied humanity and they have our understanding and stuff down in our psyche's down to a science. They've taken it down to a science. So, more than ever, it's important to have discernment right now. And true discernment, which is the spirit of truth that comes through the Holy Spirit. Matthew 16. Verse 3. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. Just pay attention. Matthew 16, verse 3. For in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O you hypocrites! You can discern the face of the sky, but can you not discern the signs of the times? A wicked and adulterous generation seeks after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. Jonas was a good sign. He delivered all of heaven. Okay? Verse 17, and Jesus answered and said unto them, Blessed art thou, for flesh and blood hath not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven hath revealed it unto thee. Hey, teacher, leave those kids alone. Do-do-do. Leave those kids alone. Leave those kids alone. Do-do-do. Psalms 14. The fool hath said in his heart, There is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. The Lord looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand and seek God. They are all gone aside. They are altogether become filthy. There is none that doeth good, no, not one. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread, and call not upon the Lord? There were they in great fear, for God is in the generation of the righteous. You have shamed the counsel of the poor, because the Lord is our refuge. O that thou salvation of Israel were to come out of Zion. When the Lord bringeth back the captivity of his people, Jacob shall rejoice, and Israel shall be glad. And 15. Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Who shall dwell on thy holy hill? They that walketh uprightly and worketh righteousness and speak the truth in their hearts. They that backbiteth not with their tongue, nor doth evil to their neighbor, nor taketh up a reproach against their neighbor, in whose eyes a vile person is condemned, but they honoureth them that fear the Lord. They that sweareth to their own heart and changeth not. He that putteth not up and out his own money for usury, nor taketh reward against the innocent. They that do these things shall never be moved. Do you know what it means to be moved? You can only truly be moved from death into life or from life into death. Well, thanks for hanging out with me again. Have a good day.